Hiya, I'm back. So first thing I'm going to do is do the polythene sheeted lid, but I've got to cut the sides first. I'm doing them in timber this big because I think the larger this is, the more it's going to keep the water out when using polythene. So I do the sawing first. At least one side has to go up with a right angle. I'm going to go first, start the piece, all the goes out. The rest, I'm going to use the bench and late. Near as I can get it. So we've got 3 exactly straight cuts now. Oh. Okay, good morning. Right, I'm going to continue with this lid project. Bit cold this morning, about 0, so if you hear me sniffling, sorry. Right, okay. First we're going to stick these on. Make sure you've got the nice square edge to the outer. You'll see them in a minute. Take it in place. Just got the edge, that's it. It's time to pre-drill. pattern I like. Like I say, constantly make mistakes and errors, but that's part of being a human, isn't it? And there we go. Right, that's the lid. You can see. Also makes it will also make a tray. And I did it this way because when I come to show you how to make a picture frame, it's a really nice, interesting way just to make the picture frame so the edges look interesting. Anyway, let's. So that tiny drill bit this is, so I have to mess about with it. Unfortunately. Now I'm going to attempt to just put a screw in at the top. Not too high up because you want it in the strong part of the wood. That's a centimetre down. You can put quite thick screws in relative to the thickness of the wood if you pre-drill it and it doesn't split it. Sometimes you hear that ratcheting noise because see the bit, it's the wrong size for the top head of that tiny little screw there. So that's why it ratchets, you hear that ratchet noise. You see, you buy your Phillips drill bit relative to the size of the screw. There's all different sizes of them, and it tells you on the screw packet what size drill bit you need for the particular screw. Anyway, I'm doing a one fits all at the moment, which isn't right, but it's what I'm doing because it's convenient and it's all I've got. Okay, so that's the lid made. I've strengthened it at the top around all the corners, and I put 2 screws in to the OSB. Now, obviously you don't want these bits sticking out, do you? So what you do, you saw them off. Now I'm using the other piece of wood as a gauge, and I'm holding it in place with my finger so it's running straight. there you have it. Got a lid which will go sit on top of your hibernation box. As you can see, it's quite easily to extend this upwards and create a box which you can store things in. I mean, you could make these as they are, slightly higher on the outside edge of the wood, and make good trays for, I don't know, you do gardening work, you know, just another application. I'm going to show you how to make crates, and I'll probably use this as an illustration. What you do, you put strengtheners in and you just build up with strips of wood. Depending on how high you want the box is how high your strengtheners is going to be. So I'll do that in another video. Right now, it's the fun bit of sussing out how to stick polythene on top so it waterproofs, so it sits on top of the hibernation box which has been previously sheeted down, and water runs off the edge. There you go. Another thing, on these corners, because the way I've done it, you're probably just going to want to sand. If you can see it, just here, probably just want to give that a quick sand so you haven't got a sharp point in that corner, because once you put, that's what will go through the polythene. Quite easy, just about 2 minutes with the sander along there, hand sanding it. Just a little job which will need to be done. Hiya. Right, so I've sheeted down the lid I've just made. What I've used a strong bin liner, which happened just to be the right size for this lid. That's my prop. So most important thing is, as you can see, it creates a drip edge. The black polythene does. I've done this all just by common sense, by the way. I mean, you'll probably figure out a different way to do it. This is just the way I did it. So, like I said, the important thing is you've got that drip edge all the way around. So when it sits on top, it clears the hibernation box by a substantial amount. So if it rains, water's just going to drip on it and drip clear off the hibernation box, which will probably be sheeted down anyway. So like I said, I've showed you the inside. The important bit is to have it a drip edge so the water doesn't touch that, so it drips clear. All I basically did was get a bin liner, put this on top of the bin liner, just fold the corners, and then just stick it with, I've done it with green masking tape. Obviously, if you're going to do it for your garden, you're going to purchase a strong waterproof tape from a DIY store. I know they do sell plenty of really strong waterproof tapes. Obviously with this, I'd have done it in black tape, but it's handy, in a way it's handy because I can show you. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a hibernation roof lid deconstruction. Sounds like I'm doing a cooking show, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to do the deconstruction. Right, so basically, I'm just going to remove all the tape. As you can see how I've just done the corner? It's just that folded round and stuck on with tape. There you go. That's the bit of bin liner. Bin liner to start with, and the lid. So that was just my take on it. It's just, to me, it was just the simplest, most common sense way of doing it. Obviously, if you did were bigger, you'd use a bigger sheet of polythene. I mean, I'd construct it exactly the same way as I just did that, but you might have a different way of doing it. It's all just common sense. That's just my take.